Everybody, it's Melissa from Diggs here, Diggs Fresh Vintage. I'm doing the how to mark your vinyl for placement video. I'm going to use a larger sign with cut vinyl because that was where I struggled the most. Obviously using a single cut of vinyl is easier to place than trying to piece things together, and I really struggled with that. It took me 2 or 3 signs before I figured out that I needed to figure out another way to do it, and this is what works for me. Ever since I started doing this, my signs have been coming out straight, and I'm super happy about that. So since it's harder to piece stuff together, I'm going to work on a bigger sign where the vinyl had to be cut. So I'm going to point the camera down, and as always, I hope you guys can see this. So here we have the sign, base coat is done. I have my vinyl ready to go. So what you want to do is kind of get your placement in the middle, your gap. So if you have a cut line that you actually need to place up, you want to line that up now. Once you have that situated, what you want to do is measure from the beginning to the end. And I have a 42-inch board here. So I'm going to go from the highest point to the lowest point, and those are going to be my measuring points. So I want equal distance from the top of this to the top of the board, as well as from the bottom of this board to the bottom of the board. So you may have to wiggle it around a little bit and all that good stuff, but let's see here. I have 7/8 of an inch, and down here I got to turn my tape measure around because I can't count backwards sometimes. I have 7/8 of an inch. Now I do. And what you want to do is just mark your board along the edge of the tape on those edges. Now because this doesn't line up perfectly, like some signs all the words are a nice straight line and make it a little easier for you, I have a kind of a distance here where this one sticks out further and it doesn't really come out that far again until down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of try and center it, just eyeball it as much as I can. And you want to measure from the furthest point out and the furthest point out. So I have 1 1/4 inches and 1 1/4 inches. So I'm going to mark my boards. And I'm going to do the same thing down here, but because these stick out the furthest, that's the measuring point I'm going to use. So I have 1 1/4 inches. And now I have 1 inch and 1 inch. Okay, so move that back up there and mark your board. Once you have that done, you'll have 8 marks on your board, or 6 depending if you're slicing together and you don't need to mark the top. So I have all my marks on here, so when I go to take the vinyl off, all I have to do is line the edge of my tape up, because that's what I marked, and I just have to line it up with each little individual mark, make sure it's inside the lines, and put it down and you're good to go. You should have a nice straight sign. Hope this helps. Can't wait to see your signs, and thumbs up if you like the video, and please comment if you want to see any more videos. I will post a link to purchase the products that we use below. However, if you're seeing this on the Funky Farmhouse or the Facebook group Cricket Silhouette and SVG Designs by Tanya, please use her paint link. She has it posted on the sidebar under the Heirloom Traditions heading, as well as in the top post with a picture of heirlooms. We both retail the same paint, and we believe there's enough to go around, and she helps me tremendously, and so please use her link if that's where you're seeing this video. And if you're seeing it on YouTube or anywhere else, please use our link. So have a good day, and I look forward to seeing your signs. Bye-bye.